Hello students, this is the private class with the Millennium Teacher, the class that teaches the lessons of life based on truth, the class that inspires, motivates, and transforms you into the best version of yourself. You're welcome to class. We have been dealing with exam malpractice for quite a long time now, and even though we are not able to complete it all, we just dealt with two of the forms of exam malpractice, namely carrying foreign materials in the exam hall and giraffing or plagiarism, which we dealt with last week. There are other forms of exam malpractice like bribery, sex for grades, impersonation, etc. etc. We are not going into all this. I will leave that to you as an assignment so that we'll move on with the class. In today's lesson, we are going to deal with the causes of exam malpractice. We have dealt with the forms of exam malpractice. Now we want to know what are those things that causes students to involve in exam malpractice. In other words, what are those things that causes men and women to use evil means to solve their problems, to involve in evil practices in the name of solving their problems, in the name of making it in life. So we want to look into those things as we go ahead with the class. There are so many things that causes students to involve in exam malpractice in order to pass their exams. So many things. In the same way, there are so many things that causes people, men and women in society, to involve in evil practices in the name of solving their problems. You know those things. We are all aware of them. We all have involved in malpractices, and we know the things that cause us to involve in such malpractices. I encourage you to make your own suggestions on the cause of exam malpractice in the comment section so that we'll learn from each other. In my opinion, the number one cause of exam malpractice is unseriousness in school. Yes, being unserious in school is actually the major cause of exam malpractice. When a student is not serious in school, that will cause him or her to involve in malpractice when exams are going on. Because when you're not serious in school, there is no way you'll be able to prepare yourself very well for the exam. So when exams are around, the only thing that you can do in the name of passing your exams is malpractice. So unseriousness in school, in my opinion, is the number one cause of exam malpractice. And this unseriousness, it happens in diverse ways. There are so many ways that students can be unserious in school, which cause them to involve in malpractice, and we highlight them and deal with them one after the other. Number one, unseriousness in school is playing trancy. Number two, being late or absent in school. Number three, playing in class while the lessons are going on. Number four, not taking notes in class. Number five, copying without studying, etc. etc. So there are so many ways students can be unserious in school, and we will now deal with them one after the other. One unseriousness in school is playing trancy. Playing trancy is something that is common in almost every school. Yes, it happens in almost every school. Students play trancy. How does this happen? Most students will dress well in their homes, put on their uniforms. When they go to school, after some time before the end of the school hours, they escape and go somewhere else and spend the rest of the school hours there. Instead of staying in school, taking their notes and studying, they will escape from school, play trancy, and go elsewhere. Now, of course, when we dress well, instead of going to school, we go somewhere else and we spend the whole of the day, the whole of the school hours in that place where we go. At the end of the school hour, we come back home pretending that we are in school. This is an unseriousness in school that is very much dangerous. And this unseriousness also happens in life as well. A lot of us are unserious in life in that manner by playing trancy. Most employees, they are not serious with their jobs. Most businessmen, most married men and women are not serious with what they are doing. They play trancy. Yes, most people play trancy in life. They will go to some particular place where they are supposed to be. Let's say, for example, church. People go to church and escape and go somewhere else. Let's say they go for a particular program. Instead of spending that quality time during that program, they will just go and show their face and go elsewhere. So that's what some employees do. They go, they sign in to their jobs for the day. Instead of staying there, spend their work hours till the end, they play trancy, they go elsewhere. At the end of the day, they expect promotions. When you play trancy, how do you expect your boss to promote you? How do you expect promotion to come in your life when you're not serious with your business? When you're not serious with your marriage? You are every now and then, you are here and there, moving here and there, not focusing on your marriage. How do you expect promotion to come? You play trancy. Some men play trancy and go to other women. They leave their wives, play trancy from home. Instead of staying at home, they go elsewhere, play trancy. Go and be with other women. And the same way women do it as well. Instead of staying at home, spending quality time with their husband and children, they play trancy and go to other men. That is trancy. It's not good. As long as you are unserious in your marriage, you are unserious in your life, promotion will not come like that. And so it causes you to involve in malpractice. Problems come which you may not be able to deal with. You involve in malpractice in order to solve your problem. But if you are punctual, if you are serious in school, you stay. You spend quality time on what you are supposed to do. Spend quality time as a husband or wife. Spend quality time as a businessman. Spend quality time as a worker, an employee. There is no way you cannot be promoted in what you are doing in life. But a lot of us are not serious with what we are doing. We play trancy. We don't spend quality time on what we are doing. Even in churches, we don't spend quality time with God. We play trancy and go elsewhere. We say, God, you understand. It is not done. We continue like that, things will not go well for us. We cannot be promoted in life playing trancy. To promote from one class to the other, you must be a serious student. If you're not serious in school, there is no way you can make it to the next class, except you involve in malpractice, which is not good. If you're not serious in life, for you to promote or make it in life will be a difficulty. We must be serious in life. We must be serious with whatever we are doing in life. And then we gain promotion. And then we succeed in it. So this takes us to the end of today's session of the private class. I believe you have learned a lot. If you have been unserious in life, I encourage you to be serious from now onwards. Be serious with what you are doing. And don't play trancy. Learn to stay in the place where you are supposed to be for the time being. Whatever time you are supposed to spend in a particular place, make sure you spend it there. Don't play trancy. Be serious in life if you expect promotion. This is the private class with the Millennium Teacher, a program brought to you by the Good News Broadcasting Corporation, GNBC. In case you are a new student in this class, I encourage you to register for the class by subscribing to our channel, the private class, on YouTube. You can as well follow us on TikTok at the private class in order to be a part of this class. Make comments on the lessons you have learned. If you like it, you can as well give us a thumbs up. Share the lesson with other people so that they too will learn. Invite others to the class. We want as much people as possible to be on this class. It's a class that teaches life based on truth. So I encourage you to continue to follow up on this class. There are a lot of lessons that you are going to learn that will transform you into the best version of yourself by the grace of God. Till we meet again, I have been your teacher, Solomon Joseph Kekura. Class dismissed.